I know you're like, whoa, what happened? Nothing bad happened. Like I said, like I explained to two different platforms, maybe even three if I did TikTok. But there's a lot of social media happening with promoting a YouTube channel, with promoting my paintings, with promoting so many things. And I give myself mental breaks to get away from all of it because there's so much social media coming in and it could be overwhelming. I'm not even gonna lie. It takes away from my reality, it takes away from my peace, it takes away from Toccara. So I will take the necessary breaks I need to take to get away from some of it at times. So you guys gotta bear with me, okay? I know YouTubers out there, they go hard. They drop like 2 or 3 videos a day and some shorts and some other things. God bless them. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And my YouTube is gonna grow every day, all day. So I'm not worried about that. But I will take breaks when I need them breaks. For me, for my health, for me, for my peace, just, just for me, just for Toccara. So I do apologize if it's been like a week or maybe even like 2 weeks or something like that. But you guys will see me again more often. But like I said, anytime I need breaks in between, I'm taking them because it's so much social media coming in and I need that time to just be away at times. And just you guys gotta understand that. Like, and if you don't, that's gonna be a personal problem on your behalf, not mine. I'm gonna take what I need to take for my own peace of mind, for my own peace. I'm not gonna, risk my peace of mind for, anything else out there. But anyway, I said all that to say, hey, I'm back. And you guys will see me, a bit more often. But like I said, it still won't be every day. It'll be maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, but it still won't be every day. But I just needed a, mini break from just so much, like I said, social media coming in. Okay, first and foremost, as I say at the beginning of my videos, thank you, God, ancestors, and universe. Thank you for blessing me, period. Just because. Secondly, thank you to my my supporters, even the fans, because I know the difference. Trust me, I know the difference between supporters and fans, but thank you to both. Um, Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. You guys do not have to be here. You choose to be here, and I will forever appreciate that. Trust me. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this. I want to do this topic today. I don't know how many of you guys are on TikTok. You might be on it, you might not. I want to discuss this thing that's been going on TikTok with this young lady using the word dyke boy or something like that in her video. It's all over TikTok. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to go to TikTok. I'm sure it's there. I'm sure it's beyond me. I'm sure it's on all platforms of social media right now because she offended a lot of studs and a lot of aggressive with what she said. So I'm sure it's everywhere. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to break it down. It was this young lady. She was sitting there and she was doing like a mukbang on TikTok and she was eating. And actually I don't know if she was live on TikTok or another social media and they put it on TikTok. I don't know what, I don't know the background of the whole story, but she was eating. Someone that she was eating around or with made a comment and her thing was towards that, her response was towards that, well, in the middle of eating, she was like, I don't want no stud, I don't want no boy dyke. I have to say the word because I want y'all to know what she said, but trust me, I don't even like to say it either. I don't even like to say that word either because when she said that, it triggered so many studs and aggressives, and I don't even know if it triggered some trans members of our community out there. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of them come forward when she said that, but she just triggered a lot of studs and aggressive when she said that. And their response to her saying that was to attack her about her weight because she was a plus size girl, plus she was eating in that video. And some people even said they started doing like fat phobia towards her. They got so mad at her that they started talking about how big she was, how fat she was, and the way she was eating. They even put on certain outfits and clothes and make themselves look like they were BBW or plus size or whatever like that to mimic how she looked in that video. Some of them, yeah, they went far. Like, oh, the femmes can have you. The studs don't even want you. You're not attractive. I mean, they went far on this young lady. But, they just felt offended. Like I said, the word, excuse me, the word, that word dyke, and I'm going to say it. And if it's offensive to anybody else out there in the world, I do apologize. I just have to say the word to get my view of across. It's not to hurt anyone. It's not going to be use derogatory. It's just going to be to get my point across. The word dyke was used for so many years against the women, some of the women in the LGBT community in such a derogatory way, and I understand why it triggered so many aggressive and studs out there in the word. The word dyke itself was used in the most derogatory, just mean, just harmful, just bad way. Okay, women were beaten. I don't like to use the R word, so I would say sexual assaulted and worse. They were fired from jobs. They were harassed. They were like some serious like things happened to women in the LGBT community because of this one word alone. So when that young lady said that in her video, and the way she said it, I don't want no boy, like to say that in that way was just harsh. And I understand what it does and aggressive women are coming from who got so mad at her for saying that, because you could have said that so much better than what you did. You could have said that. You could have said, you know what? My attraction is not for studs. My attraction is not for the aggressives in the LGBT community. I like more of femme or femme aggressive, whatever you like. It's not what you say. My mom and the people around me always taught Toccara, me. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You could have said that in a way that didn't offend so many people in our lifestyle. And when I first saw this video, I ain't gonna lie, I thought the young lady was straight. And she said that against some members in our lifestyle. When I found out she was a part of our community and she was indeed, a lesbian saying this towards the lesbian community, I really was like, whoa. So that word is hurtful towards us. Even if you was a straight girl on the outside looking in, the fact that you are in this lifestyle and that word hurt a lot of people in this lifestyle. That is horrible. That's horrible that you even went there and you even said that. I don't care what you're attracted to, whether you're straight, gay, bi, whatever you are into, okay? You cannot disrespect anybody in this world in that way by using a word that hurt the people in the LGBT community for years, honey. You understand what I'm saying? That word dyke alone it held a lot of anger, a lot of pain for a lot of people. A lot of people out there. So when you say something like that, you got to be careful when you use certain words. You know what I'm saying? You could have said in any other way that, listen, that is not my type. Aggressives and studs are not my type. You could have said that in any way in any way, shape, or form. You did not have to hurt a community full of people with such, a harsh way of coming across like that and saying what you said. So to that young lady, you were wrong on so many levels, and I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that in any way, shape, or form. You were wrong for saying that way. You could have gently and politely said, studs are not for me, aggressives is not for me. I lean towards femmes or whatever you lean towards, okay? I feel the same way these days. I used to be crazy about studs and aggressives and stuff like that too, but I'm leaning more towards femmes. I'm leaning more towards femme aggressives as well. You see how I just said that? And I'm sure that didn't hurt anybody out there on the planet. That's how nice you could have said that, and you wouldn't have offended so many people in the LGBT community with that information, okay? That was not okay. I don't care if you're a part of this lifestyle, and I'm gonna touch on that right now too, because you're a part of the LGBT community. That never gives you the right to turn around and harm the people in our community. Don't think that the straight people is the only one that can't harm the LGBT community. No, you as a part of this community as well, you can't harm this community either with your words, with your thoughts, with your outlook, whatever. You can't harm us either. Don't think because, oh yeah, I'm a part of this flag, I'm a part of this community, so I can say what I want to say. No, you cannot, and hurt so many people. You cannot do that. Never. Okay? So let me just make that clear. You cannot hurt people because you are part of this community with your words and anything else. You cannot do that. To piggyback off of that, let me say this. The studs and the aggressors that got mad at this young lady and they made skits and they made comments about her weight, and they target this young lady about being plus size, or her being, big, and just whatever, fat, whatever word they use, and they just went after this girl because she was a plus size woman and she was eating in that video. You guys were wrong too. Two wrongs has never made a right in this world. Okay, because this young lady did something wrong, that wasn't your cue to say, hey, let me just be as hurtful as she was. No, 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 no. That was not your cue to turn around and bully this woman and hurt this woman because of her weight. Y'all could have told her, look, you didn't have to go there. No disrespect. You ain't, y'all could have said, you could have said, you're not even all that attractive. We don't want you. The femmes can have you. You could have took it there. You didn't have to go after her because of her weight alone. You didn't have to go after her because of her weight. Because let me just say this. There are some BBWs out there. It's some beautiful plus size women out there. I'm not straight, so I'm not talking about men, of course, but there are some women out there that, whew, okay, that are gorgeous. Okay, so when y'all keep talking about fat this and big that and all of this and all of these mean hurtful things that y'all be saying about plus size girls and big thick girls or whatever like that, it's some beautiful plus size women out there. And I'm not even gonna go to the cliche thing that is, if they lost weight, they will put you to shame. No, they don't have to lose a pound, and they will still put some of y'all to shame. They don't have to lose an ounce. They don't have to lose nothing. They would still put some of y'all to shame. I don't know why y'all keep thinking about if the person is big, that automatically make them unattractive. That's a bunch of bull. It is some big, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful women on this planet. Like I said, I can't say the same for men because I'm not into men before. I could say that there are some handsome plus size men out there. Not in a sexual way because I'm not sexually attracted to them, but I'm sure that they are, some plus size or bigger guys out there that are also handsome. You know what I'm saying? But stop thinking because the person is big that makes them unattractive or that makes them somehow, less appealing. That's a bunch of bull. That's all I'm gonna say on that, okay? Even some of the studs that came at this young lady and some of the aggressors that came at this young lady, y'all was plus size. And the fact that y'all thought it was okay to be a plus size stud or an aggressive and come at a plus size femme for something she said, that was insane to me too. Cause how you big and you picking on somebody else big, like it was just a lot. Like I said, she triggered a lot of people, and I understand that y'all was angry, but two wrongs has never made a right, honey, and never added up and never will. So, and some people say, it was on the lines of fat phobia. Like they just really, I saw some of the skits. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I saw some of the skits that they did in response to this young lady's video. I saw one girl dressed up. She had a hunchback. She had extra, pillows or something wrapped around her, and did a whole skit eating some food, pretending to be this young lady. And I'm like, you know what? This is, it's going too far. Because whether this young lady disrespected the LGBT community, and then y'all turned around as the LGBT community and disrespected this girl about her weight, both sides was wrong. Y'all was both wrong. Y'all was both wrong. She was wrong for what she said. Y'all was wrong for responding in that way. You can like what you want to like. Like I said, to each his own. But y'all was both wrong for responding in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So, next time to the young lady who said that, referencing her video, describing studs and aggressives, leave the word dyke out of there. And if that's the way you feel, if you're not attracted to them for whatever reason, then don't be attracted to them. And watch how you say that, and please watch your words. You know what I'm saying? These people are brutal on this earth. Some people, and they don't care. You offend them, they coming at you hard. You know what I'm saying? They coming at you like that. They giving you, as these young people say, that same energy that you just gave them. They giving you that back. Or worse. Now they doing whole skits. Now they got you all over social media looking like, this bad person. That I'm sure you're not, but you just had a moment that you didn't think before. You said something and you just triggered a lot of people out there. And like I said, that word dyke for so many centuries, even, sorry, decades, even centuries, had a lot of negative effects on the women in this LGBT community, okay? Like I said, they were beaten, sexually assaulted, they lost their jobs, okay? There's some people went into hiding. They were never able to live their real identity because of this word alone. So when you use that word to describe somebody in today's time, you are triggering a lot of people out there. And you got to be careful when you use that word. You could have used aggressive. You could have used stud. You could have used butch. There's so many ways to describe an aggressive person these days. You could have used masculine and centered. It's so many ways to describe a stud out there in this world today. You use that of all words, all the words, all the ways you could have said stud, aggressive, masculine, and centered. That's three right there. You didn't have to use that other word. You never had to use that D word. You never had to use that word. You never had to use that. So to go and use that word, that was harsh. And them coming at you the way they did, even though it was not okay to do that, you kind of see where they was coming from. You know, you went around all the other words that could have been used and you used the worst one. The worst, the absolute worst one you could have thought about using in that video. So choose your words very carefully next time. And don't think because you are a part of the LGBT community that ever gives you the right to disrespect anyone in this community. It doesn't make it right. It never will make it right. And next time, choose your words extremely careful. You triggered a lot of people. You even triggered some femmes out there. They was offended. They was like, "Whoa, how dare she?" I mean, even the femmes was saying stuff. They had like they response videos to that as well. So you triggered some of them as well. So just be careful with your words next time. And for all the studs out there, like I said, and aggressives out there that turned around and talked about this woman's weight and did skits about her weight, and y'all feel like you had to take it that far, y'all was immature as well. We are all adults at the end of the day. This is social media at the end of the day. That girl didn't know you personally. And even if it did trigger you like that, you didn't have to take it that far. Her weight should not have been the topic of discussion. And no, 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 no. Y'all didn't even have to take it that far. Okay? Because that, and then y'all turned around and y'all disrespected everybody in the plus size community. Or the lesbians, the plus size, how you say lesbians or whatever like that. In the LGBT community. Y'all did exactly what she did. If not worse. Y'all did, come on. That's why I said it didn't make it any better. It's crazy how the LGBT community got affected by all of this. And it was a femme, and it was a whole bunch of aggressives that was attacking each other. It doesn't make any sense. Y'all didn't help the process. Nothing was what came out of this anything good, no disrespect. No. Yeah, y'all just was attacking each other in our community. And that's the last thing we need here in the LGBT community. Is start attacking each other. We already got the outsiders attacking the community on a daily basis. So never be inside the LGBT community and start attacking one another. She was wrong. And I know she triggered a lot of y'all. She was wrong. And I'm going to say that as a feminist community, she was wrong. But I'm going to also say this in the same breath. You guys were wrong as well. The aggressives and the, and our studs, y'all was wrong as well. To go after her because of her weight, and that was wrong too. And two wrongs never made a right. So all of y'all should just chill now. It's done now. She get it now. Now, if she come out and do another video and never use that word again, I can't even come up here and I ain't defend her in this video, and I will definitely not defend her in any other video. But if you turn around and use that same word again, and if they come at you and they just shred you to pieces, there is nothing else I can say or do. Because you got to know now that that's just not okay to say. It's just not okay to say. It affects a lot of people in a very hurtful way. You have to understand that at this point. If you didn't get that, If you didn't quite, you should get that by now. You offended a lot of people, sweetheart. A lot of people. Tread softly, as the island people say. Just please don't even go there ever again. Please don't go there. We got too many people on the outside that's already disrespecting people in the LGBT community. Don't be one of those that disrespect our people in our community. We don't need that. We don't need that. Just please, okay? So I'm going to wrap that up. That's all I got to say on that topic. Keep it peaceful. That's what I want to say. That's why I always say peace from a nerd coming from me. Keep it peaceful. Watch your words. As a content creator, as anybody on a social, a social platform, a social media platform, music, art, whatever you got going on, be very careful with your wording. And make sure you're not hurting people out there in this world. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. You got kids watching you, people watching you, communities, different lifestyles. You got a lot of people watching you. Be careful with your wording, so you're not out there offending anyone. And I'm going to leave it right there. That's where it's going to be left, okay? As I always say at the end of my videos, peace from a nerd. And big shout out to the studs, aggressives, masculine and centered, and all the beautiful people out there. I think butch is still okay to say, and I don't find that offensive. So big shout out to you guys as well. Big shout out to the femmes. Big shout out to the LGBT community as a whole. Big shout out to everybody, okay? But stay away from that D word. Please stay away from that word. Please stay away from that word. Thank you. Peace from a nerd, guys. Bye.